Hello everybody, beforehand, thanks for your time. My name is Germán Eliezer Garzón and I'm a student of Amazonian University. It is a pleasure for me to share with all of you my experiences in teaching practice 1 during the first semester of 2016 because it was really significant for me as a future teacher. You know, the best way to contextualize the theoretical knowledge is through the practice, and it was an excellent opportunity. So, I developed my teaching practice at Instituto Técnico Industrial Terrazos Campus High School, and this is an institution located in Terrazos neighborhood in Florencia, Caquetá. It is an institution which has 6 classrooms, a computerized room, a cafeteria, the school restaurant, bathrooms for women and men, the coordinator office. In addition to the computerized room, the institution facilitates to the teachers a video projector and speakers to use as a technological tools in the classes. To this institution attends preschool and primary school students with an amount of age between 5 to 12 years old, and this school offers classes in 2 schedules, morning and afternoon. Well, I carry out my teaching practice with a student of 4 and 5 level, and the schedule was on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:15 a.m. to 12 p.m. and usually to the classes attend 40 students per level. And also in this teaching practice, I live a special experience because I share with 2 students who have an intellectual impairment of 50%. I was nervous because it was my first experience as a student teacher, and also because the teacher profession demands much responsibility. It was a wonderful experience not only because I have the opportunity to implement the knowledge acquired during the career, but also because students like to learn to speak English. Well, during this practice I provide different activities through different teaching materials, and my purpose was to use different teaching materials such as videos, worksheets, songs, memory game, board games, word search, word puzzle, short stories, posters, flashcards, pictures, drawing, PowerPoint presentation, match activities, and movies. The intention to use this variety of materials was to engage students in the learning process and catch their attention to facilitate the learning and the classroom environment. The most common methods implemented in this practice were communicative language teaching and task-based learning. Also, the classes were focused on transformative paradigm because it is established by the institution. So, I carry out my process taking into account what the students could do at the beginning of the practice and what at the end, and how we're improving through the process. And in order to know what the students knew at the beginning, I developed an initial evaluation, and also I implemented a short survey with the purpose of knowing about students' English learning expectations. The process was developed with the purpose of encouraging students to work and not to make feel punished with the score. And because of that, and by the variety of activities, the relationship established with my students was good. And my purpose was not only to teach about the language, but also provide students the opportunity to learn using the language. And wherever students have the opportunity to learn also about values, the importance of the family, and how having a good social relationship for improving the classroom management and the environment. In addition, it was necessary to establish clear roles during the classes as a component of classroom management, and as usually it is necessary. From this experience, I can say that one of the most significant tools were videos because they involve different skills. From videos, students can read, hear, share, watch content, facilitating them to learn. Moreover, drawings and colorful activities were very important because students enjoy drawing and paint. Students can represent words through drawings, enriching their learning. In addition, as it was mentioned before, I have the opportunity to share with tutorials of the problem of have a particular condition. They have an intellectual impairment of 50%, and because of that, it was necessary to provide tasks and activities that could help them acquire words and sentence meaning easier. Thereby, colorful activities and the fact of providing them the opportunity to draft and relate the words with what they represent was more significant for them. Also, the use of posters and board games helped them to reinforce the knowledge. On the other hand, I participate in an institutional activity in which students perform different activities, and I could realize that it could be a good strategy for promoting in a student's social competence. From these experiences, I can conclude that teaching practices are really important because this process allows future teachers to realize about weaknesses in order to overcome them for improving the quality of teaching. Besides, teaching practices are a good opportunity for practitioners to acquire experience to be more skillful managing a classroom and teaching. Also, teaching practice allows practitioners to receive advice from the main teacher and cooperating teachers to be better, and it is really significant for us. On the other hand, I can say that the variety of materials is important to catch student attention and for facilitating the learning process. Besides, the teaching based on tasks enrich students' learning because it makes significance. Okay, this is all about my final report and my teaching practice experiences. And finally, I want to say thanks to my main teacher Silvia Lucia Molina Higuera and the cooperating teacher Dayana Vega Rincon and Deyanita Alvarez for offering me the opportunity to carry out this process and support me during the teaching practice. And besides, to all my classmates because they have been also important during this learning process. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thanks a lot and have a nice time.